Hi there. Welcome. Come on in and get yourself nice and comfortable. How are you today? Feeling good? Okay. Well, I can see that the nurses have you hooked up to your IV, which will make things flow nice and smoothly today. I'd like to start by saying thank you for being a willing participant in this study and to thank you for your service. This research is going to help this country in ways you cannot imagine. However, get comfortable and I'll tell you what we're going to do. Through that IV, I will be administering some drugs today for you. There will be a total of 4, but they won't last all that long. A sedative, a stimulant, a hallucinogen, and something rather fun we have been working on, a truth serum. And all I'm going to do when they take effect is ask you to perform some simple tasks. At the end, everything will be out of your system and you'll be free to go. Any questions for me before we begin? Okay, well, I have everything I need here. If you're ready, I'd like to start by putting this into the IV. It's a little sedative. Get you nice and relaxed so the rest isn't too, okay. Put it into the line, okay? You shouldn't feel it at all. But what you will start to feel pretty soon is nice and relaxed and calm. I'll be making notes as we go. See what works, what doesn't. Please don't panic, but you'll start to notice now that your breathing is maybe a little slower. Those eyelids might be getting a little heavier. If you want to close your eyes, that's fine. But try not to sleep just yet. You might find if you had a lot of thoughts in your head, they're starting to just melt away. Just to make sure the right amount is in there, just tell me your name and what day it is, please. Okay. Raise your hand for me. And copy what I do. Good. Just looking to see your reaction time. To see if it matches mine or if it's a little slower. Wonderful. Thank you. So now I'm going to read 4 words to you. Once you've heard the fourth, just say them back to me, okay? So here are your first four. Sleep, drift, slumber, and dream. Thank you. Nap, drowsy, fading, dozing. Lullaby, resting, hazy, quiet. Soft, dim, night, blanket. Pillow, hush, dark, and hug. A few different patterns now. Keep repeating for me. Sleep, dream, fading, quiet. Dark, night, nap, blanket. Resting, lullaby, drift, sleep. Okay. Let's take a few deep breaths for me. Wonderful. How does it feel? Okay. Next, I'm going to administer this. This one is a stimulant. So rather than being all sleepy and snoozy, you'll be wide awake. Ready? Okay. Once again, you won't feel this. It's painless. But you should soon start to notice some physiological changes. You might feel your heart rate quicken. You'll certainly find it easier to open your eyes. Those thoughts might come back. You might find yourself laser focused. I'm interested in that focus. Feeling a little more awake, alert. Okay. Let's start with these 4 colors to show you. Blue, yellow, purple, and red. I'm going to show them in quick succession. You need to tell me which color you have seen. Okay? Here we go. Ready? Good. Great. To make it a little more difficult, what I'm going to do this time is show you the colored sticks again. What you need to do is tell me the previous color. So, this one, you would say blue, red, yellow. Got it? So the color before the one you've seen. And if you're significantly alert, there'll be no problem with these, okay? Ready? I'll do these a little slower. Okay, here we go. So, nothing for this one. Okay. Great. Good. You mess up, just start again. Wonderful. Great. Hold on. Take a moment to relax. Next, another list of words, same as before. Repeat them back to me, however, they will be coming at you a little faster. Okay? Great. So, awake, pulse, alert, focus. Quick, sharp, tense, spark. Jitter, rush, flicker, bright. Watch, fast, active, snap. Awake, pulse, alert, focus. Quick, sharp, tense, spark. Jitter, rush, flicker, bright. Watch, fast, active, snap. Great. Awake, sharp, jitter, fast. Alert, sharp, flicker, active. Active, snap, active, snap. Awake, alert, awake, alert. Good. Okay. Once again, confirm your name for me and what day it is. Okay. Good. Take a few deep breaths for me, please. Next, this is something new that the government has been developing. This is designed to give you a little of the sedative, followed by a little of the stimulant. On, off, on, off. Once again, into this IV, painless. However, you've experienced the calm and relaxation of the sedative, as well as the alertness of the stimulant. Succession this time. So as before, you'll start by feeling a little sleepy, but then wide awake. you might feel yourself starting to drop off and then bolt awake. Okay. How are you feeling now? Sleepy or alert? Okay. Follow my finger. How easy is that to do? Okay. Repeat after me. Red, yellow, blue. Repeat after me. Red, yellow, blue. Okay. What I want you to do now is give me the opposite of the word that I'm going to read to you. So, if I say hot, you will say cold. Hot and cold, opposites. Okay? You may feel like time is slowing down for some of them. And you may also feel like time is speeding up for some of the others. You just answer calmly. If it gets too much, tell me. But this is for a very limited time, so be brave, okay? Great. So, let's start then with hot. Opposite is? Great. Soft. Fast.
Up. Wet. Open. Light. Full. Loud. Smooth.
Heavy. Near. Big. Sharp. Strong. Asleep. Night. Quiet. Calm. Alert. Resting.
How was that? All the same speed? A little fast in places, a little slow in others. Okay. Take a few deep breaths for me, please. Okay. Feeling back to normal, or as normal as this can feel, given the circumstances. Okay. Next, little dropper. Put a couple of drops of this just under your tongue. And as a warning, It is a hallucinogen. It will make you hallucinate. But once again, it's very temporary. Okay. Open wide for me. Thank you. Wonderful. That's all it needs. You might find this one getting to work a little quickly. So before it does, let me tell you what we're going to do. I'm going to ask you a lot of questions. Answer to the best of your ability. Then I'm going to give you some words to say back to me, but they're not going to make any sense. Don't try and make sense of them. Just repeat them back, okay? Great. If you'd like to tell me what you're experiencing at any point, please do. Okay. Good. Okay. Feeling a little different. Great. So, what is your name? And what day is it today? What year is it? And what's the time? Describe for me everything that you can see. Okay. Who am I? Or who do I work for? Can you still feel your hands? What is the opposite of silence? Close your eyes and tell me what you see. Close them. Describe everything you can see for me. And open them again. If I say experiment, what's the first thing you think of? And if I say test subject, what then? What would you like to do now? Sleep or stay awake? Where are you? Wonderful. Repeat after me. Zarn. Pelka. Pelka. Quen. Griv. Tumna. Sol. Bexon. Draft. Olin. verb, verb, Ishin, Tula, Yuna, Zoke, Nimvor, Sovar. Thank you. You want a little more of this wine? Well, unfortunately, the effects should start to wear off pretty soon. How are we doing? Almost back? How are you feeling? Confirm your name for me again. And what is the day? Great. All back to normal, whatever normal is. Okay, good. Next, a little something that we have been working on. This little syringe contains a solution called sodium pentothal. And it goes. And this is a truth serum. Oh, please don't worry about them all interacting. It's what the rest of the IV is filled with, keeping you safe. Don't worry. Your safety is very important to us. There we go. Feeling okay? Great. So this time, you might not feel overly sleepy or hyper awake. You certainly shouldn't be hallucinating anything. If you are, please tell me. But the people we administer this to tend to start telling us the truth about all sorts of things. Right now, it's getting to work on you. I'm going to ask you some questions. All I need is an answer. I will be looking at you as you respond to see if any of the answers surprise you, like you wanted to lie but couldn't. Yeah. So, easy questions to start with. If I gave you an order that you did not understand, would you still follow it? If I told you to go to sleep, would you close your eyes? If I told you to stand up, would you rise out of a chair? Would you obey me or resist me? Is the truth something you believe or something I tell you? If I erase your memory, are you then mine? What happens when you hear the word obedience? Whose voice matters more, yours or mine? If I asked you to betray a friend and it was in the national interest, would you? Oh, interesting. Do you listen when authority speaks? Would you rather be rewarded or punished? If I told you to sit, would you sit? If I asked you to be silent, could you? A few more questions. Creepy, isn't it? What is the last lie that you told? And who were you lying to? And why were you lying? Do you remember the last time you told the truth? Is there a truth that you're scared to say out loud? And what is it? Do you feel in control right now? What's the last thing you dreamt about? Do you think it's just me listening to you right now, or do you think there are others? When you look at me, what is the first thought to come into your head? Can you trust me? Do you think I'm dangerous? Really? Am I better to have as a friend or an enemy? Last few. Check that that drug is really working. Do you like me? Oh, how much? You could walk away right now and never see me again, would you? Do I talk too much? Would you prefer to have been listening to someone else this entire time? Do you think that I'm enjoying this? Do I make you nervous? If you were stood here asking me the questions, what would be the first thing you'd ask? Do you believe that you could resist these drugs if you wanted to? If I said please, make me more or less likable? Finally, do you think that I would pass this test? Well, how honest of you. But I thank you for your honesty. And for now, that is the end of the tests. However, you are a great test subject, so I would like you back tomorrow. But for now, one more teeny tiny little solution to go into that IV. This one might feel warm, but not uncomfortable. There we go. That one is going to make you sleep. It's going to be the best sleep you have ever had. And wait a moment. Listen. And you're going to wake up in the morning feeling fantastic. But you'll have no idea of what happened here today. And you'll have no idea that we ever met until you find yourself back here later thinking, oh, I know her. It doesn't matter. Thank you for today, quite genuinely, but go to sleep. Close those eyes. I'll get you back safely to where you need to be. And tomorrow, together, we will start this all over again. Sweet dreams, my little test subject.